Alright, I think we're good to go. Gonna double check something. Yeah, we are recording. Dear God, this game is loud. Oh my God. I think that's better. Okay, that should be better. That should be significantly better. Maybe now I'll be able to be heard. Um, and this is gonna be my first video. Yeah. It's gonna be a Stick War on hard mode. Then I'll upload one about insane because I've already done it on normal right now. And fun fact. My first video was never originally going to be about Stick War. It was going to be a theory video, but I decided to hold that one off until later when I have more experience with editing and everything. It's a nice theory I've come up with though. So I can't wait to actually do that video, but until then, it's gonna be Stick War and other games. Yeah, Stick War and other games. Sounds like a great time, I know. Um, I might lack commentary at some points because I don't know what to say at some points. Just, oh my god, my guys are dying. There's commentary for you. Oh, they're all dead. That's a lot of miners. Luckily, I have. It's not. Oh, I don't even have access to power ups because it's not even. So I can't even miner. I don't even think I have miner hustle actually. Completely fair warning. Sometime. Never mind. Ignore the warning. It's false alarm. Very false alarm. I think I'm good to attack now. Yeah, I'm good to attack now. Other normal Archidons do nothing, essentially. And this should be the victory. Keywords should be defend, 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 defend. Draw out their archers. The miners were being a distraction. Now attack. I don't know how much of the game I'm going to do in this video. I'm hoping on doing the entire game. Zero clue on if that's going to happen, though. Maybe, though. Maybe. Or I might do it halfway through. I'm planning on at least getting halfway through. I'm going to 100% it, too, so the bonus levels are going to get played. Because, yeah, that's what I want to do. This one's not that bad. Skip. I don't need the tutorial. Excuse me, I just burped. It's very rude of me. And all you need to do here is just hold these guys off until sunset. It's easy. Just spam a good few clubmen so far, because we don't have swords yet. They're clubmen, not sword wrath. And we should be good. Keywords should be. Oh no, there's more guys. Um, so fun fact about this game, I remember I had an old Kindle when I was younger, and I had this on the Kindle, and I would play it so much, and I loved it. And the fun thing about Kindles is they kind of stopped getting updates for their crap a long time ago. So I had a friend on the bus who was older than me, and he had his own phone, and he had this game on there. And I remember seeing stuff like the zombies mode, and just being completely blown away because my version of the game didn't have that. I was stuck with the OG version, I think. So yeah, fun story. I didn't even notice those two right there. I hoped you enjoyed that story. I sure did. I've got I've got quite a few stories. Not sure what they're about, but we'll see once I remember them. And there's one big rush with these guys. I always like these guys. I always wanted to see more of them. I thought they were interesting. Because I'm like 98% sure you only see them this once. Because the other ambush, and in the cutscene in the beginning of the game, because in the other ambushes, it's the Sword Wrath and the giants with the little mini clubmen who are baby giants, I think. I don't know. Probably are. Time for the Sword Wrath. I love their quote. My favorite quote of all the quotes for the people. We are the Sword Wrath, we forge blades so sharp, limbs sever at mere sight. Beautiful quote. And we're at a disadvantage here because clubmen, kind of get beaten out by swords. But, oh, excuse me again, that was very rude. Sorry, I just took a drink of some soda. This is where the game wants me to use the Archidons. I'm not using the Archidons. I don't like them in this mode. In other modes, oh, I'll use them. But not this one. Most of this game you can actually just do by spamming Sword Wraths. Which is a bit of an overlook on the developers. But if it works, it works. Especially once you consider and think about how the Order Empire, their entire strategy is they use strategy. They don't just use one weapon specifically. They use actual strategies. I'm planning on making videos about the entire Stick War series too, so Legacy, Stick War 2, and then Saga, which I've already done its campaign, but that's fine. I'll just do it all insane. You'll be able to see my great strategies. I can't tell if we're winning or losing, but it seems like we're winning, so that's good. We're winning. I always love this series. And now we're going up against Spiritans. These are my favorite dudes, though. I like the Sword Wrath quote, but I like the Spiritans better. Give me a Sword Wrath. I want one. Thank you. So we're gonna build more guys, and that's a cool weapon. I don't know if we could see that ever. And another thing I remember doing with this game is I would always used to save up my gems in it till I get to 1,000, and I would buy a Griffin the Great, and then I would play the final level, and I just pin him up against the final boss, and it was great watching that. My mind would be blown watching that. And right, say this is about the time where I win the level, maybe? Maybe. The good thing about Sword Wrath is they love to swarm. And the good thing about this skin is they gain health back on hit. And they're purple. There's a little bit of voice crack there, but we're gonna ignore that. Wow. Yeah, no, this is gonna be the entire video here, just me playing the campaign. I might try to play the original Flash version of this game, because I never played the original Flash version. I've only ever played Legacy. I have played Stick War 2, though. I got a little ways into it before I X'd out and didn't realize that it didn't save progress the way I was playing it, so if I make a video about that, it's gonna be the entire game all in one go. And now we fight the Sword Wrath again. I know, one level later, they're back. I kind of wish there was more crap like this in the game, where they just sort of came back as one final attack. I also kind of forget this level exists sometimes. I always remember the first ambush level, and I always forget about this and the one in between No Man's Land and the snowy area. Um, Give me a moment, I'm thinking about something. Yeah. The next video I make is also going to be about Stick War. You can expect that theory video I mentioned sometime in the future. Not sure when, but it'll be sometime. I could just go kill them if I wanted to now. In fact, I'm going to do that. I don't care if they attack at... I can take them, yeah. We're fine. And these guys aren't even that big of a threat. But I still like this level a lot because they decide to revolt again. Time for the magic hill. Okay, gotcha. Can I? Can I? Click the thing. Give me money. Thanks a lot. 5 more would be even better. But I'll wait until my miners get done. Yeah, I might as well do at least half of the game. Maybe all. Maybe all. I mean, doing all the game isn't gonna take that long. I think it only took me 80 something minutes on normal mode, which is an hour and 20 minutes. Not too bad. 3. I only remember 2. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I remember there being 2, not 3. And now the old dudes are drawn out, so I just go back in. And we win. Does the damage due to their base lower when the reinforcements come in? I never noticed that until now. I think it does. And we've got the magic hill. I think we upgrade the archers because they're going to be something we use for. I think we use it for the desert. I'm trying to remember where I used them. Might not have been the desert, but I know we're going to need them sometime in the future, so. West Wind is Sword Wrath and Archer Dawns. Does it? No, it doesn't tell me. I think it's West Wind. Yeah, it's West Wind, I think. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe I'm just stupid. We'll find out. I like how they introduced skins in this game and then introduced them as actual factions into the lore of the game. I found that very nice. And I like how this game actually foreshadows the Chaos War in Stick War 2 with the finals bonus level where you go up against the Vampiric Soul Stealers and the Kai, the Dead Kai. I'm like 98% sure that Dead Kai is just Marrow Kai, but with his flesh still on him. Like, he's not fully rotted yet. He's not all skeleton yet. That's still him, though. I don't know if it's ever canonically confirmed that that's who he is, but I'm pretty sure. You know, I got a feeling that's most likely who he is. He's got the same weapon. They both have Kai in their name. They both ride the big zombie dude. They're both with the undead and summon undead. I think they're the same. Sorry for spoiling anything if you're new to this series, but yeah, things happen. I'll give him a better helmet. Oh no, that was Pertland. Pertland is the Sword Wrath and the guys. Westwind is the Speartons and Archerdons. Not, I forgot Pertland existed. I knew there was a second one. I just couldn't remember its name. It was Pertland. That was Pertland, not Westwind. And this is the first bonus level. I think this is the only bonus level that doesn't give you a skin. It gives you. I think I used mine. It gives you one of these. I mean, theoretically, we just have an infinite source of these, and that there's no need to go in the shop and buy them when you can just sort of start a new campaign and just play until these levels and then just do that. So I would love to kill these guys before they get a mage or a magic kill. So, I think I attack now. And I know their statue has some bullcrap ability for their reinforcement thing. So I'm just going to be ready to hit the defend button. Get out of there. How many? One dude. One dude is all. I didn't even know that was still going. I thought it was done. Okay, we actually just have to retreat there. That was awful. The second they all regroup, we're sending them back in. He's still alive. Oh, those aren't mine. I thought they were my guys. No, they're not. I'd like to kill these before the second wizard gets here, but that's fine. They're retreating. This gives me an opportunity because they're slow old men. And we win. I wonder how long I've been recording so far. I could stop at no man's land. But that feels wrong. I'm gonna do the entire game. No, I'm doing it. Once I beat no man's land, the video is gonna end. I've decided. It's gonna be a two-part series for hard mode. No, not two-part series. I'm an idiot. Hard mode's gonna do two parts. I'm gonna do two parts for insane mode. That's what I'm doing. Then I'll start doing tournament mode. And you can also maybe expect a video from another game thrown into the mix. Most likely option you're gonna see is TF2, because I love that game. It's my beloved. I have close to 900 hours on there. I mean, I would do Gmod too, but it keeps my Gmods. I did something to it. It's no longer working. So it no works. Doesn't work. Which is fine. I'll just Google it on Reddit how to fix it, and I'll be good. Search it up on Reddit. I mean, not Google it on Reddit. I'm also thinking I'm gonna make one Endless Deads video. One Endless Deads video. A singular Endless Deads video, because I don't want to be stuck on that game mode forever, you know? And that video is gonna be me playing it until I just get to where I've discovered all zombie types, and then we'll see how long I last. Hard to tell if I'm losing, but I think I'm winning. I'm winning. You better hope and pray that there's a bonus level in between No Man's Land and this. There is. It's two. So I'll do this, then I'll do No Man's Land, and then I'll save everything else. I never read the lore on these guys, so I just had to stop and read for a moment. They are not going to claim Inamorta. It's mine. All mine, not yours. Ha ha. He's dying. I don't think this video is going to require that much editing, because there have been no interferences with anything, so I'm not going to need to edit much, so yeah. Yeah, 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 that works. I also like this crap on the statues, it's nice. Do they get a wizard? I don't remember. I don't think they do. I think the other guys get a wizard. I could do missions if I wanted to, but I don't have all of them unlocked. And if I want to do missions, I'm going to have all of them unlocked. So if I ever do a series of missions in this game, it's going to be me spending money on it to unlock them all and starting from the bottom and going up. And it will be the mission series. And it will be the best series. Mm-hmm. The best. It won't be the best. It will not be the best series. But maybe it will. We don't know. Oh, this is No Man's Land. I completely forgot. It's the one time I'm going to control a guy. I love how the mobile controls are still here for if you want to use your mouse, but I don't want to use my mouse. Excuse me. I need to kill the miners. Oh, excuse me again, sir. I don't mean to interrupt. I suck at this if you can't tell. This is not a good situation for me to be in. Terrible situation for me to be in, actually. Haha, they can't hit me. You're not gonna attack, are you? No, these giants are smart. They know the strategies. I know the strategy too. Strategy is I run right past him, get behind him, and then just undo that guy. Now he's gonna be behind him, and he's gonna be a distraction because being behind him deals more damage. Excuse me once again. I am so sorry. That's very rude and impolite to do, but I couldn't hold it in. I think I'm hitting him. I'll let the AI do it just in case. And this is it. There we go. I wonder if my chest is unlocked. You might get to see a chest unlocked. You might get a little bit of gambling before I end the video. Oh wait, no, I gotta upgrade. Of course, gambling is bad. Don't do it. 74 is not much. We're gonna go. Shush, we're gambling. And start that one's unlock, and we are good to go. If I remember correctly... No, that can wait. Well, that's gonna be it for Stick War Legacy in this video. Next video, I'll finish it on hard mode. And yeah, the end.